the ram raid situation. Now let's imagine they were being genuine, which I don't believe they were. I believe they were being disingenuous and they were using ram raids as an excuse. But let's say they were being genuine. Ram raids was pushed by Sonny Cashel and that department, that that group that gave them money, and it impacted business and businesses, which this government seems to care more about than individuals and human beings, because the individuals and human beings are being more impacted by meth. Someone on meth, there was a story, I don't know what I watched, was it One News, about a guy who's taken 10 years to get off meth and he's just coming up the end of it and he's lost his family, lost his kids, lost his job, lost everything because of it. That story there, which is 10 years of a personal story from a person who's gone through it all, versus cigarettes being taken out of a store that's insured. Oh, that's another point, Chewy. The insurance companies won't like the ram raids, but then who really cares about some young man somewhere in rural New Zealand smoking some meth? That just impacts them. So there's all sorts of things that you could go down if you wanted to. All right, we'll get to the end of this. It's only about 45 seconds.
And pushback as well, and certainly it's a big issue and right across the Pacific, whether New Zealand, Australia, but certainly Fiji, Tonga, Samoa as well. And that's the reality, is that we need to expand our borders and work together better with our partners with more sophisticated intelligence and customs and NZDF resource as well.
What about cutting demand? What is this hard-hitting campaign going to say that people don't already know?
Exactly.
Yeah, look, I just think it's about us making it, bringing consciousness to the issue, a bit like we have with drunk.
So why wasn't there consciousness and an advertising campaign around ram raids? Like it's a different approach. Now, I guess what they're going to say is because we need to educate people what meth will do to them, sure. But it's the inside voice. It's the reasonable voice coming out now. And a part of that is because he doesn't want to bring attention to things that make his government look bad. The outside voice, the big boy voice around ram raids, because he wanted to look the Labor government look bad. So he made lots of noise about it. This is more question. Now listen, we're going to be quiet about this. We're not going to tell too many people. And we're going to make sure we handle it in a nice, calm way. Ram raids? Oh my God! Cigarettes being stolen. Oh my, you can tell. You can see through it.